Good afternoon, there, boys and girls, and welcome to another super exciting episode of Adventures of the Broken Retired. We're at the Shop of Ascension today. It's a very, very important place to me for a lot of reasons. What I want to do, first of all, is I want to talk about how we got here, why we're at the Shop of Ascension. I decided I wanted to get another truck, but I wanted to get an older one. Found one in Kansas, went to Kansas, bought it, got it shipped down to a shop in Louisiana where they said, oh, we'd be happy to work on it for you. That fell through. So I took it to somewhere else. Oh yeah, man, I'm looking, this would be great. Yes, we don't have time to mess with that. So I called up a buddy of mine and I asked him where he takes his stuff. Where do you go to get your stuff worked out? He said the Shop of Ascension. So I came by, I met up with Roy. We started out with a conversation about what I wanted, and he has, with that conversation, he has hit the mark on my truck every single time. Nailed it every single time. So I was coming over here to check on the truck from time to time, and I ran across this little girl. Her name is Mia. Little girl, that's kind of an insult. I ran across a woman who works here at the shop whose name is Mia, and she had been doing some of the work on the truck.
And Mia's the one that's been handling most of the paint right there. That's your air breather and all. She's cleaning it up.
All right.
And all.
Thank you, sweetheart.
If you look underneath the hood, she's the one to get all underneath the hood and all for you.
And I had noticed, there's a bunch of things about her I noticed. First of all, every time I came here, she always recognized that I was coming. She always said hello. She always spoke to me. She always answered my questions. If she didn't know, she went and found out. Always a pleasure to deal with. And the work that she had been doing on my truck, I'm going to show some of it. The work she had been doing on my truck was absolutely excellent. And I put out a video, and she was in it. Put out a video of my truck, and she was in it. And so people said, hey man, you ought to do an interview with her, and we can learn more about her, see what she's up to. So dig this, okay? Watch. That is Mia.
Hi.
Hey Mia. We decided to get together and get a look and see what's up. And this is going to be fun. I put together some questions for Mia for an interview type thing, so we could learn a little bit more about her. We could find out kind of what made her choose this type of work as a vocation, and what her plans are, that kind of thing. I can tell you that she did a bunch of work on my truck, and it all came out real nice. So
I'm really proud of your truck, Mr. Don.
just Don. Just Don. You did a great job. You did it. When I came over here and saw the engine compartment, it was I'm telling you, it was exactly what I had envisioned.
Did you recognize your truck?
Well, I did, because it's pretty easy to tell from the outside.
How about did you hear it?
Oh, this start? Yes. Yeah, I knew that was it. It sounds great.
Every time I'm in here and I hear it, I have the urge to just run outside because I help with that.
Yeah.
That's the second motor that I've ever built.
Really?
Well, I didn't exactly just build it. Me and Mr. Roy built it, but...
Right. But if I can say this to everybody watching the video, that noise of an engine running in the background, just like what she just said, is my truck running.
It sounds amazing.
I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Yes, sir.
Answer at your leisure. Let me just ask this. Let's do this. Let's start out with who you are, a little bit about you, so we kind of know who we're dealing with.
Hey, my name is Mia Russo. I am 19 years old, and I've been born and raised just down the street from here. Miss Verla and Mr. Roy, they are my godparents. And I've been coming around here ever since this place was built.
So you're a family friend, basically a family member.
Yes, sir.
Related, and just hanging out at the shop because you like to do it. I noticed there's some other kids hanging out here too. They're in the same situation you were at that time, as to where there are some things that are very, very important that people do, okay? And one of the things I'm going to say about Roy that I recognized about him right off the bat, partially because of you, was that Roy is an excellent mentor.
He is like, for example, around the shop, I don't know the name of everything. I'd be like, the thingy thing, he's like, oh, this. I'm like, yeah, that. He knows exactly what I'm talking about 3/4 of the time.
Right, but he doesn't jump on you, yell at you about it. You ought to know what it is by now. He explains it to you, which is what a mentor does. And there's
Sure does.
nothing more, to me, there's nothing more important in the world that a man can do than mentor youth. Because young people, although they don't know it, I didn't know it. I knew everything when I was young. You know, and then I learned something new.
I don't know everything.
Well, I
I
did.
admit it to everybody. I would tell Mr. Roy, I'm like, I can try, but no promises.
Well, all anybody can ever ask for is a good, honest try. That's the best thing to give. It's a good, honest effort. So, so you're 19 now.
Yes, sir.
How old were you when you started? Or maybe, can we say?
Well, this was kind of like my first summer job in high school, so I was about 14.
All right, well,
I'd come
that's old
around
enough to
during the
work.
summer, but then I wouldn't come around during the school year because I was in ROTC and I was in honors classes.
So you
and
were in
I-
reserve officers training.
Yes, sir.
Really? For what? What branch?
Navy.
In the Navy. You
And I had a Marine Corps instructor.
Really? You went through you went to the schooling? Did you go to boot camp?
No, sir.
No.
It was JROTC. It was a high school program. It was just more or less I wanted to try something different, but it gave me the leadership skills and the discipline and all kind of other good stuff.
Good. Good. So you've got you said a 4Runner. Yeah, well, good. Well, you got something. That's good.
And actually, that's the car that brought me home from the hospital when I was born.
Really?
That was my mom's very first Mother's Day present.
Really?
That was Mother's Day of 2006. She got that thing.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, my boyfriend, he got deployed in February.
Really?
His birthday is February 10th. He left February 12th. The
Where's he
10th
at?
was his 21st birthday.
Really? Where's he deployed?
Romania.
Really? I wish him luck. I respect him for doing the service. And I respect you for giving him the opportunity to do it and supporting him as he's doing it. Thank you.
Always. He's been my best friend since we were in 6th grade.
Good. Good.
There's nothing that boy does that he does that I don't support.
Good. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Like, he was a wrestler in high school.
Yeah?
I tried to make it to his meets. But he would post pictures and stuff and videos, and especially his wins.
Of course.
We always celebrated, you know?
Of course. You should. That's what celebrations are for. You got a whole lot of hair. It's got to end up being pretty much a mess at the end of the day.
That's why it stays braided.
You don't run over it with the creeper?
That's a different story. Of course I do. But the first time I ever went under a vehicle with a creeper, my hair was just in a regular ponytail. So much harder to get off.
Yeah, because it rolls up and wraps around it.
Yeah, but this, it's easier
Yeah.
to get out. The
So,
creepers aren't my friend, but I use them a lot. So.
yeah. You have aspirations of moving out of Louisiana? You like it here, or you want to go somewhere else?
It's kind of what and what. My family's here, but I also want to travel.
Yeah, yeah.
One of the places I want to go to is like Japan, Germany, Hawaii. I have family members in Hawaii.
Really?
So that's why I'm so tan.
You come from a pretty big family, a lot of aunts and uncles and all that?
Not necessarily. My mom has 2 sisters. My dad has 2 sisters and a brother. But between them both, they have me and my half-sister. My half-sister is deaf, and she's a few years older than me.
Yeah.
So it's harder to communicate with her because I could never get sign language down. My mom has tried so hard.
Well, we have Matt. Matt knows a little bit of sign language. Matt's nonverbal. But sign language is very difficult. It's
And my mom taught herself sign language. I admire that woman.
yeah. Yeah, then she did well. Because that's a difficult thing to do. What is the rest? You got anybody else? Well, you got Roy, Roy's not family though, is he?
I treat him like he is.
Yeah, but you have other family members that are in this line of work?
My dad, he is a golf cart mechanic. He does stuff in the plants, and he does stuff with Ascension golf carts, which is like a big golf cart place around here.
Oh yeah.
They're out
yeah.
of Baton Rouge. And he also works on our vehicles, like mine, my mom's, and his, and stuff like that.
So he's got a toolbox at home.
His shop's like half the size. No, this is big enough to fit like 2 lifts.
Yeah. That's a pretty good size to have at home.
And he has tools everywhere. He is messily organized.
That's an interesting way to put it. That's a hell of
I
a
have
compliment.
always been messily organized. And that's how I explain it to my mom, and she don't understand. I'm like him. So yeah.
Well, being mentally organized would be a good thing. I'll tell you what. Unfortunately, I haven't figured that part out yet.
Yeah, me and my dad, we always have a mess somewhere, but we always know where something is when we need it.
Well, that's good, because let me tell you something about knowing where something is. If you have it and you can't find it, you might as well not have it, because you don't have it when you need it. You had any trouble with people for? You're in a man's world. You had trouble getting respect from people for that?
No, not really.
Good.
I amaze people.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
There was a guy, he was in a Mustang GT. He pulled into our driveway in accident. He pulled sideways. Well, he turned kind of like parked.
Yeah.
He came up to us. Me, Mr. Roy, and Sonny were all working on a car. I was kind of just standing there for if he needs me and what he needs and whatever. And a guy walks up to our door and he's like, "Hey, can somebody come help me out? My car don't have reverse." I look at Mr. Roy and said, "Hey, can I help this dude?" He said, "Yes." I went out there. I pushed his car. It was me and him. He's about my size. And we moved the car. No issues. But he was in a hole. Whenever you're in a hole, you gotta rock it out.
Right.
I told him to rock it. He wasn't listening to me, so I yelled at him once, and he started listening.
Good.
And we got it out, and he was just amazed.
Good. For fun, what do you do? Paint cars?
No. That's a good question, because sometimes I just do nothing.
That's good. That's what relaxing is supposed to be.
And then there's times when I just go for a drive. I can't tell you how many times me and Brooke has went for a drive. But like this past weekend for 4th of July, me and Brooke and a couple of her friends went up to Biloxi. I drive because I like driving.
Yeah.
And that's one way I keep my mind busy. My body's not that busy, but I keep my mind busy. I'm aware of everything, and it's just. But once you stop, you're exhausted. Because we drove 2.5 hours to Biloxi.
Yeah.
Is that thunder?
Yeah, it's been, which is good, because it's cooled off a bunch.
Yes.
You receive a bunch of pushback from your family for doing this? Would they rather see you dressed in a
Take a
skirt
guess
going
of one person that would push back on this.
Your dad.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
It's always my dad.
Yeah. Well, he didn't envision you doing this for a living. He envisioned you, being on a
I always
pedestal.
told him I wanted to help people. I'm more of like a medically oriented person, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like I've taken the classes in high school, like first responder. I got athletic training. That
Yeah.
was it. And then I had a few more honors AP classes and stuff that revolve around medical stuff. And it's a whole thing.
If you had the chance to do anything in the world to make a living, and had all the confidence and all the skills to be able to do it, What would you do?
Paramedic.
Really?
That's one of my dream jobs, but I know I'm not that confident in my stuff, so I wouldn't make it. And one of my friends kind of talked me out of it. Because she's a paramedic and she's witnessed a dying 3-year-old.
Yeah.
She's like, if you can handle that, you're good.
Yeah.
I said, no, I can't handle that.
No.
Not a dying 3-year-old.
All right. There's one question left. We skipped over it a while ago, and I said that I was going to come back to it at the end. And
Is that about my Challenger?
it could be about I called it a CUDA, but it's a Challenger. But I call them all CUDAs because they're cool. Let's go get a look at the Challenger. What do you say?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
What we have here is Mia. You see, I told you I had trouble with that. We have Mia's hot rod. This is the car that she plans to build
From the ground up,
for her street
literally.
rod. Yeah, well, it's going to have to be built from the ground up because I can see the ground through it.
Exactly.
Well, the weather is getting nasty. Oh well.
But yeah, we're gonna be replacing the fenders. I think the trunk. Mr. Roy's been throwing so many ideas at me. It's kind of hard to keep up sometimes.
Yeah.
Mr. Roy goes 1,000 miles an hour. I go more like 500. So, mechanical wise, I'm not entirely sure what we're doing because this is going to be me and Mr. Roy's car.
Right. Well, if you're lucky, somewhere's out back, he's got a Hemi sitting there waiting for a.
Oh yeah, he got some random motors just laying there. But this is gonna be our car. We don't know what color exactly we're gonna paint it yet. But Mr. Roy is gonna teach me how to weld, so I can weld some stuff in the floors and fix it all up.
Well, if you get this thing going again, if you're a part of this project, you're gonna learn everything there is about a car to learn. Because
Exactly.
this thing it's rough. I mean, but it's also
It's experiment and it's experienced the elements.
yeah. That's my truck sitting back there rumbling in the background, isn't it? That sounds beautiful, don't it?
I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tire's flat. I don't know where his thingy, RJ's thingy is.
We're gonna just push it in right quick before the rain comes.
Yeah. I'm so glad that Roy and Mia were willing to take that time out of their day to sit down and talk to me. I really do appreciate them doing that. Super nice people. They're just super friendly. They do the work that they've been doing on my truck is fantastic. Maya, whichever, is a very unique individual. It's just been all around a good time. It's been all around fun. Knowing those folks, getting to know those folks, getting my stuff worked on, and just I don't know. I'm living a life, and I'm loving it. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Don't go yet. Well, we're gonna let you get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Now that this cloud cover and the rain's moving in, it's a lot cooler.
It is.
It feels so much better.
Yes, sir.
And I took a walk around the shop a while ago. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Don.
Appreciate you.
No problem.
Well, we're still here at the Shop of Ascension. I'm actually going to get to drive around the parking lot in my truck. And that's right. You heard correctly. I'm actually going to get to drive the truck. That was the first time I ever sat behind the wheel of that truck, and I've owned it since middle of February. First time sat behind the wheel. We were going to go for a ride down the road, but the roads, man, it started raining like you wouldn't believe. And I didn't get out of the parking lot. No insurance, no nothing, no registration, No nothing on the truck. The title's nice. It's not even in my name. I put it in my name yesterday, so it's been done since. But I thought it was best not to get out there on wet roads when it's raining like crazy with a truck I've never driven. It's high performance on wet, narrow roads when there's a lot of traffic. It would have just been suicide. So I didn't do it. Next time I drive it, I'll be driving home. I have a tag for it now. But I made a rather disturbing discovery, and that is, guess what, boys and girls? I don't fit behind the wheel. I'm too fat to get in there. I can do it, but it's a squeeze. We got an emergency weight loss situation going on now.